In New York City, there is a family called the Littles. One day, they have a new baby. But the baby is a big surprise. He is not a human boy. He is a mouse. His name is Stuart, and this is his story. The author of this book is named E.B. White. He wrote this book a long time ago, but many people, young and old, still love to read it today. It is a story full of fun and imagination. It makes you think about what it would be like to be very, very small in a very, very big world. The story is not very long, so it is a good book to read when you want something quick and enjoyable. The words are simple, and the sentences are clear. This makes it a perfect book for people who are learning English. It is a story that is both funny and a little bit sad, but it is always full of hope. The little family lives in a nice house near a park. There is Mr. Little, the father. There is Mrs. Little, the mother. They have a son named George. And now they have Stuart. Mr. and Mrs. Little are very kind and loving parents. When Stuart is born, they are not worried that he is a mouse. They are happy to have a new son. They love him just the way he is. This is a very important part of the story. It shows that families love each other, no matter what they look like. George is happy to have a brother, too. At first, it is a little strange to have a brother who is a mouse, but soon George gets used to it. The whole family welcomes Stuart with open hearts. They do everything they can to make him feel comfortable and safe in their big house. Stuart is not a normal mouse. He looks like a mouse, but he acts like a person. He can walk and talk. He wears clothes and brushes his teeth. He has a big personality. Stuart is very polite, he is very brave, and he is very kind. He is also very determined. When he decides to do something, he does not give up. But being a mouse in a human family has many challenges. Stuart is very, very small. He is only about 2 inches tall. Because he is so small, normal things are very big problems for him. A door is a giant wall. A stair is a mountain. A sink is a deep, dangerous pool. The family has to be very careful. They do not want to lose Stuart. Mrs. Little worries about him. She worries he might fall down a drain or get stuck in a small space. Mr. Little helps make things easier for Stuart. He builds special things for him so he can get around the house. For example, he makes little ladders so Stuart can climb up to the light switch or the window. Life with Stuart is always an adventure. The book tells us about many of his small adventures at home. One morning, Mrs. Little loses her wedding ring. She takes it off to wash the dishes, and it falls down the drain of the sink. She is very sad. She cannot get it back. The whole family is worried. But Stuart has an idea. He is small enough to go down the drain. He is brave, so he is not afraid of the dark, wet pipe. Mr. Little ties a string around Stuart's waist. Then he lowers Stuart down into the drain. It is dark and scary inside, but Stuart is not scared. He looks around and finds the ring. He tells his family, and they pull him back up. He is a hero. He saved his mother's ring. This story shows how clever and brave Stuart is. Even though he is small, he can do big things that other people cannot do. The family has a cat. The cat's name is Snowbell. Snowbell is not very friendly to Stuart. A cat and a mouse are not usually friends, and this is true in the little house. Snowbell does not try to eat Stuart, but he does not like him. Snowbell thinks it is strange to have a mouse as a member of the family. Sometimes, Snowbell tries to cause trouble for Stuart. He is a little bit mean. For example, Snowbell puts Stuart's hat and cane inside the refrigerator. Stuart gets very cold when he tries to get them. This part of the story shows that not everyone is kind to Stuart. It shows that Stuart has to be careful, even in his own home. He has to be smart to stay away from trouble with Snowbell. One of Stuart's biggest adventures happens in Central Park. Central Park is a very big park in the middle of New York City. The park has a small lake. On the lake, many children sail their toy boats. Mr. Little buys a beautiful toy boat for a friend. It is a small sailboat, a schooner, and its name is the Wasp. Stuart loves this boat. He wants to be a sailor. He wants to sail the Wasp. Mr. Little agrees to let him sail the boat for one race. Stuart gets on the boat. He is the captain. The wind blows and the boat starts to move across the water. It is very exciting. But then a big boat owned by a boy who is not very nice comes near. This boat is much bigger and it tries to hit the Wasp. The other boat makes big waves. The Wasp is in danger. Stuart is a great sailor. He is smart and quick. He tells the man who is controlling the boat what to do. He gives orders like a real captain. He steers the Wasp through the dangerous water. He wins the race. Everyone cheers for Stuart. This adventure shows that Stuart is not just a mouse. He is a leader. He is strong and confident. He can handle difficult situations. The author, E.B. White, makes the story very exciting. You feel like you are on the boat with Stuart, feeling the wind and the water. A new friend comes into Stuart's life. Her name is Margalo. Margalo is not a person or a mouse. She is a beautiful little bird, a wren. One day, Mrs. Little finds Margalo. The bird is cold and hurt. She brings her inside the house to get better. The little family takes care of her. Stuart and Margalo become very good friends. They are both small and they understand each other. They spend a lot of time together. Stuart loves Margalo very much. She is his best friend. They talk and play. Stuart feels very happy to have a friend who is his size. Their friendship is a very sweet and important part of the book. It shows that friendship can be found between very different creatures. A mouse and a bird can be the best of friends, but there is danger. Snowbell the cat is still in the house, and Snowbell has a friend who is a very mean cat. This other cat wants to eat Margalo. Snowbell tells this cat that there is a bird in the house. One night, Margalo hears the cats talking. They are making a plan to catch her and eat her. Margalo is very, very scared. She knows she is not safe. She does not want to leave Stuart, but she has to save her own life. So, in the middle of the night, while everyone is sleeping, Margalo flies away. She flies north to escape from the cats. She does not have time to say goodbye to Stuart. She does not leave a note. She is just gone. The next morning, Stuart wakes up and Margalo is not there. He looks for her everywhere in the house. He calls her name, but he cannot find her. The family looks for her, too. Soon, another bird brings a message. The message explains that Margalo flew away because she was in danger from the cat. When Stuart learns this, he is heartbroken. His best friend is gone. He misses her so much. But Stuart is not someone who just sits and feels sad. He is a mouse of action. He decides he must find her. He cannot live without his friend. He makes a very big decision. He will leave his comfortable home and his loving family. He will go out into the big, wide world to find Margalo. This is a very brave and difficult choice. Stuart loves his family very much. He loves his warm bed and his good food. But his love for his friend is stronger. He knows he has a mission. He must find her and make sure she is safe. Mr. Little helps his son prepare for his journey. He is sad to see Stuart go, but he understands. He gives Stuart a very special gift. It is a tiny car, a little automobile that is just the right size for a mouse. The car is beautiful. It is red and it runs on gasoline. It is the perfect car for a long adventure. Stuart packs a small suitcase. He says goodbye to his mother, his father, and his brother George. It is a sad moment, but also an exciting one. Stuart is starting the most important journey of his life. He gets into his little car, starts the engine, and drives away from his home in New York City, heading north, in the direction he thinks Margalo went. The second part of the book is about Stuart's journey. Life on the road is very different from life at home. Stuart meets many new people and sees many new places. He has many new adventures. One day, his car runs out of gas. He stops in a small town called Ames Crossing. While he is in the town, he finds a job. The school needs a substitute teacher for one day. The regular teacher is sick. Stuart is very smart and speaks very well. The head of the school thinks he would be a good teacher. So, Stuart, the little mouse, becomes a teacher for a classroom full of human children. The children are very surprised to see a mouse as their teacher. But Stuart is a very good teacher. He makes the class fun. He does not teach them boring things. He talks about important ideas like being free and doing what is right. The children love him. He has a spelling contest, and everyone gets a perfect score. He shows that it does not matter what you look like. A good teacher can be a mouse. This part of the story is very funny and also very thoughtful. During his time in Ames Crossing, Stuart meets someone very special. He is looking for a drink of sarsaparilla, a type of soda. He goes to a man who can help him. This man tells Stuart about a girl who lives in the town. Her name is Harriet Ames. She is a human girl, but she is very, very small. She is just the right size for Stuart. Stuart is very excited. He has never met a person who is his size before. He thinks maybe he has found a new friend or maybe even love. He wants to meet her. He wants to ask her to go for a ride in his boat. The man helps Stuart write a letter to Harriet. Stuart is very nervous. He wants everything to be perfect. He plans a special date. He will take her out on a small stream in a tiny canoe that he finds. Stuart gets ready for his date with Harriet. He cleans the canoe. He gets a soft pillow for her to sit on. He is so happy and full of hope. But the date does not go well. When he meets Harriet, she is very beautiful, but she is also very shy and quiet. Stuart is also a little shy. The date is awkward. They do not talk much. Then something terrible happens. Stuart's beautiful canoe is broken by some careless children who are playing nearby. The date is ruined. Stuart is very disappointed. His dream of a perfect day with Harriet is gone. He feels very sad. Harriet goes home and Stuart is alone again. This part of the story is a little sad. It shows that sometimes, even when we try our best, things do not work out the way we want. It is a real-life lesson. After this sad experience, Stuart knows he must continue his real journey. His main goal is to find Margalo. He gets back in his little car. He continues to drive north. The book does not tell us if Stuart ever finds Margalo. The story ends, but the journey does not. The last time we see Stuart, he is still driving. He is looking at the beautiful world around him. He feels the spring air. He feels hopeful. He does not know where he is going exactly. He does not know if he will find his friend. But he is not giving up. He is heading north. And he is happy to be on a quest. He is happy to be looking for something beautiful and important. The ending of the book is very special. It is not a simple, happy ending where everyone finds what they are looking for. It is an ending that is open. It makes you think. What will happen to Stuart? Will he find Margalo? Will he have more adventures? We don't know for sure. But the ending tells us that the journey is sometimes more important than the destination. Stuart is happy because he is moving forward. He is following his heart. He is full of hope for the future. This is a very powerful message. It tells us to never give up on our dreams. It tells us to keep searching for what is important to us, even if the road is long and difficult. So, why is Stuart Little such a wonderful book, especially for people learning English? First, the language is simple and beautiful. E.B. White was a master of writing. He could say a lot with just a few simple words. The sentences are short and clear. This makes it easy to follow the story and understand what is happening. The chapters are also very short, so you can read a little bit at a time. You can feel a sense of accomplishment as you finish each chapter. Reading this book can help you learn new words in a fun way. Because the story is so engaging, you will want to keep reading. Second, The story is full of humor and wit. It is a funny book. The idea of a mouse being born into a human family is funny. The adventures Stuart has are often very amusing. When he is a substitute teacher, or when he is the captain of a toy boat, the situations are funny. The way the characters talk is also clever and entertaining. The humor is gentle and kind. It will make you smile. Laughter is a great way to enjoy a story, and it helps you to remember what you read. Third, the book is full of imagination. E.B. White creates a world where anything seems possible. A mouse can drive a car. A bird can be a best friend. It is a story that opens up your mind. It encourages you to be creative and to see the world in a new and different way. For a language learner, this is very good. It makes learning feel like playing, not like work. You are not just reading a book. You are entering a magical world. Finally, the story has a lot of heart. The characters are memorable and lovable. You will love Stuart for his bravery and his kind spirit. You will feel for him when he is sad, and you will cheer for him when he succeeds. The story teaches us about important things in life. It teaches us about the importance of family and how they love and support us. It teaches us about friendship and how we will do anything for our friends. It teaches us about courage and how even the smallest person can do great things. And it teaches us about hope and the importance of always looking forward to the future, no matter what happens. These are themes that everyone, all over the world, can understand and appreciate. It is a story about being different and how being different can be a wonderful thing. Stuart is small and he is a mouse, but he is one of the biggest heroes in children's literature. His story inspires us to be brave, to be kind, and to always follow our dreams on our own great adventure.